Good morning, Dutchman. It is Tuesday, October 7th here in New Zealand. And I'm sorry I'm a day late, but I was really hungover yesterday and it did not feel like trying to make a video. That, along with the fact that I had suffered my first loss of the season, and a big loss this season. I think Squeak's ahead of me by 60-some points. In fact, Squeak's further ahead of me than Tom Butler had this entire week. Ouch. Squeak had a huge week this week. Demarius Thomas with 38, Matt Forte with 26, Greg Olson with 22. I just couldn't compete, especially when my defense looks like it's my top scorer with 21. Ugh. Speaking of monster games, let's throw out a quick shout out to Tilla for his 172-point week. 5 of his players have 20 points at least, and only one of them has single digits. He went up against Lou, who had a solid 105.5, but, sometimes you just get screwed. Taking a look around the rest of the league, it looks like Kenny is going to remain undefeated with a close victory over the newly named Lou Top Squeak Bottom. He does have one player in, but unless Marshawn Lynch is going to fumble a couple times in the game, it looks like Kenny's going to take the win. Blastoise and our faithful Captain Semi look like they'll remain defeated with wins by Brian Kelly and Krishna. And in the Battle of the 500s, it looks like Kurt will be coming out on top of Colin. It's time for me to give credit where credit's due. Squeak was the first one to beat me this season, so congratulations to him for being the first one to score more than 90 points against me. Even when you have a great defense, sometimes you can find someone who'll just pick it apart piece by piece. So Squeak, I went out and I got you a present. Now, I know you're not here to unwrap it, so I'll do it for you. Fucker. I wasn't able to watch the Packer game this week because I had to work on Friday, but I will say that it was fun to check the score every few minutes. It's not as exciting as watching Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams, or Julius Peppers score for us, but there is some enjoyment in watching the Vikings number never move up from 0. A lot happened in the NFL this week, including some broken records. Let's take a look. Jason Witten became the third tight end to have 10,000 receiving yards. DeMarco Murray became the first running back since O.J. Simpson to have 100 yards rushing in each of his first 5 games. Julius Peppers is now the first player in NFL history to have 100 sacks and 10 touchdowns. Tom Brady passes the 50,000 yards passing mark, and Peyton Manning has the 500 touchdown passing mark. The Browns also had a 25-point comeback victory over the Titans this week, which is the largest comeback victory on the road ever. So working in the restaurant, I get a lot of people who come in every day that I have to talk to, and when I talk to them, they hear the way I talk. And they ask me, oh, where are you from? It's a simple enough question. I don't sound like any of the Kiwis. But their first guess, every time, is Canada. And the first time it's funny. Like, oh, haha, a North American accent. I guess that's kind of funny. But after the 10th time, after the 20th time, I begin to wonder, do I sound Canadian? I guess I really shouldn't be that offended. I mean, if a Kiwi or an Aussie came over to the States, we probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference unless you had heard it enough. Even now, after being here for 3 months, I don't know if I could tell the difference between the two accents. They're very similar. But it's Canadian? I mean, I don't even get Midwest. I don't get anything like that. It's just Canadian. Ugh. It's disheartening. It just makes me like, here's your coffee, now leave. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm not Canadian. I don't have moose pets. Do they have moose pets? I don't even know. I know that you all have probably gotten used to seeing the snowboards over my shoulder or the empty light socket on the ceiling above me. But I am moving this weekend, so these familiar staples of the background of my videos will be gone forever. Maybe not the snowboards, but the empty light socket will definitely be gone. With all that being said, Kenny, enjoy being 5-0. It doesn't last forever. I'll see you next week.